Hey, what's up everyone, and welcome to the Bamboo Brief. This morning is already shaping up to be a wild one for the big US banks. We're seeing some major players making huge moves before the opening bell even rings. We're going to break down who's up, who's down, and what it all means for you. Let's jump right in.
So what we're seeing this morning is a really interesting story. You've got some banks posting amazing numbers, some that are actually dipping despite great news, and others that are just steadily climbing. It might look a little chaotic, but it's actually a sign that the market is alive and kicking. So let's unpack what's really driving all this action.
All right, first up, let's shine a spotlight on the morning's undisputed champion, the one stock that is really pulling away from the pack. Wow, look at that, a 2.5% jump, and this is all in pre-market trading. For a company this massive, that is a seriously big deal. This huge surge is all thanks to Wells Fargo just knocking it out of the park with their latest results.
So what's the magic formula here? Well, Wells Fargo didn't just meet expectations, they completely smashed them. The earnings and revenue numbers are fantastic. But the real headline grabber, the thing that has investors so excited, is that they raised their profitability target. That's basically the bank telling the world, hey, we're so confident about the future, we're promising to make even more money. And that is a huge signal of strength.
Okay, now for a bit of a plot twist. We've got two absolute giants of the financial world that posted amazing results, but their stocks actually went down a little. Now, this isn't about bad performance. It's a classic Wall Street story of sky-high expectations. This right here is such a fascinating thing to see in the market. You've got Goldman Sachs and BlackRock both delivering incredible earnings. I mean, look at those numbers. And yet, the stocks took a tiny hit. It just goes to show you that right now, investors are demanding absolute perfection. Great isn't good enough. They want spectacular. The bar is set incredibly high. But it's not all about big surges and surprising slips. We've also got a couple of heavy hitters who are just chugging along, showing that solid, consistent strength that really backs up the idea that the financial sector as a whole is in a pretty good spot. And here they are. JPMorgan Chase and Citigroup are just showing the power of steady, reliable performance. For JPMorgan, a record in trading revenue tells you their investment arm is absolutely on fire. And for Citigroup, those strong earnings show that their core banking business is doing great. This is the kind of solid, fundamental strength that long-term investors just love to see. Okay, so we've looked at the breakout star, the surprising dips, and the steady climbers. But what does this all mean when you put it together? More importantly, what does it mean for your investment strategy? Let's zoom out and look at the big picture. The number one thing to take away from all this is that the U.S. financial sector is looking remarkably healthy and resilient. Yeah, there's some day-to-day volatility, but the foundation, strong earnings and growing revenue is definitely there. For you as an investor, this could mean that there are some real opportunities popping up. And that brings us to the big question. It's a good moment to just step back and think about your own strategy. Seeing this strength in the market, does it make you want to be more aggressive, or does the volatility make you want to be more cautious? There's no single right answer, but it's definitely the right question to be asking yourself right now. Now, if you're one of the folks who sees this as an opportunity and you're ready to make a move, tools like the Bamboo app give you direct access to these US stocks. It's a great way to build a portfolio that really matches up with what you think is going to happen next in the market. And hey, if you do decide to give the Bamboo app a try, you'll find a referral code from me down in the description. Using it is a totally free and easy way to support the channel, and it helps us keep making content just like this for you. We'd really appreciate it. And of course, you know the drill. If you found this breakdown helpful, please do me a favor and hit that like button, subscribe so you don't miss our next market update, and let us know what you think down in the comments. It really helps the community grow. Which brings me to my final question for you today. Looking at all these players, who do you think is set to lead the next big market rally? Is it the breakout star, Wells Fargo, one of the steady giants like JPMorgan? Or do you think Goldman Sachs is about to bounce back in a big way? Drop your pick in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching the Bamboo Brief. We'll see you in the next one.